Social club. I don't know. What? Barry.
What?
I don't know. We're just running with it. If you think I sounded like a tit, then check out Louis on the last video.
I'm sorry.
Barry.
If you say it 3 times in the mirror, Louis appears behind you going, "I'm your daddy."
Speaking of creepy individuals, I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
Louis.
you are.
I'm not going to...
Yeah. If you were 20 years older, you'd hang around like Wimbledon Park. People don't know
please
that.
stop
People at
talking.
my age don't know
You
what
get
that means.
reference?
Paul,
What,
just stop talking,
Is he a womble? David Moyes, Sunderland winless in the first 2 games of the season. He said that Sunderland are going to be in a relegation battle.
Do.
Is that? I mean, is he being a bad knobhead there, or is he? What's the? I mean, let's put it. Let go. Look, you've had Moyes.
Not personally.
Not personally.
I think he's more likely to go with Ped, with the vet, or with Louis as the daddy.
You've been there.
Me personally, I've
You went. Look, he's went balls deep on Moyes for a number of years, and the point is, look, Sunderland just survived relegation, and then the season starts. You don't win the opening 2 games. Yeah, that's not great. But then your manager comes out and basically says, "You remember all that shite that you've been through for a couple of years, despite the fact that there's still a week and a half left of the transfer window, and I'm a new manager and I should be good at my job. I'm telling you now that we're going to be in a relegation battle." I think that's bang on. I don't think he should be doing that.
Is this to me?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it. I mean, I did say.
You started, then you carried on the question. And then I've just remembered what you said in the last video when I gave you the best points, and you alluded to you 3 having this great conversation. So
the best thing is you don't carry these slights with you, mate.
Yeah, that's good. I
let them go. You just move on with the topic.
David Moyes. Anyone who knows David Moyes will know that this is what he does. He done it with Everton. He talks everything down so that when he achieves, it's like he's amazing. Do you know what I mean? I am the Messiah. I told you in August that we'd been in a relegation fight. We finished 12th, and unbelievable. Probably a bit like people address themselves as daddy. You have to take it with a pinch of salt.
Absolutely, most important.
But I think, listen, David Moyes will. I think he'll do okay at Sunderland. I personally don't think they'll be in trouble relegation.
I think they are going to be in a relegation battle, and I think he's just telling them how it is, because they have been in a relegation battle for as long as they've been in the Premier League.
Well, from that response. It is a fair point, because why tell the fans you're going to finish in the European places when odds are, well, I know exactly, but odds are, it is a tough league, and Sunderland maybe not fully equipped.
It's a case of, I think he's basically, I think it's the case of he's basically telling the players, you need to look at yourselves, because you can't just go out into the transfer market. Yes, a player can change a team, but you can't just go out into the transfer market, get one player or a couple of players, and it just changes everything.
You can't just go out into the transfer market, spend ludicrous amounts of money and buy success, can you? It just doesn't happen.
Well, you can, because we've done it. I'm just going to put it out there. But it's a case of, a team like Sunderland, they have like players that weren't wanted elsewhere, and they're like an example of a club which I guess could say was in a similar situation. The first season they came back up as Leicester, as a group of players which no one wanted, but they came together and obviously went on to win the Premier League. But it's he's going to say to them, look, you lot have been crap for the past 2-3 seasons. Take a look at yourselves. Your Premier League players, sort it out. That's basically what I guess he could be saying.
There's a difference between what he's saying publicly and what he's saying in private.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think what he'd be telling the players is a completely different thing. Listen, Sunderland are pretty much a yo-yo club in a way. They spend like 3 years in the Premier League. They just can't get it right. They never. And I think Allardyce was given a fixed term and he's very, very good at that, isn't he? Getting results in a fixed term. Moyes has come in, he's had a few problems already, the likes of Kone wanting out, and the fact that his squad's not that good anyway. And he's struggling to bring players in, he's struggling to sell the idea of who Sunderland are. Pre-season's upset because of Allardyce and the whole thing. So he will give the like Baz just said there, he's very good at lowering expectations. I don't always think that's a bad thing, though, especially when...
But have you been conditioned to think that way after having been manager for 10 years?
am I conditioned to think that it's not a bad thing? No, I just think it's not a bad thing for Sunderland at this moment to not have massive expectations. Yeah. And what that does, that actually gives him time to bed in what he wants. And I think, that's what he needs, and that's what he will get time there. He'll get time to get those players into a philosophy. It won't take, all right, they played Man City first game, so that was always, and they did all right, actually. And then they've been beaten by Middlesbrough, who've got that promotion bounce, couple of good players in there that will be all right till it gets cold. Yeah. So just I think...
Do you realise how hard it is to get to London when the traffic's really bad, not in the summer holidays?
Middlesbrough's a suburb of London. That's what they told them when they were signing them.
Well, that was always the joke about like Janino, Emerson and Ravanelli. They've gone, listen, it's only a couple hundred miles to London, and when you're from like Brazil, a couple hundred miles is nothing, you know what I mean? You do that on the shops.
On the helicopter, if you want to help into...
I think, Pat, he'll get it. Moyes will sort them. If you go back and look at Moyes' record at Everton, and just look where Everton finished under Moyes with no money. It was top 6, 5, 6, 7, that was it.
What were you like the first couple of seasons under him? I genuinely can't remember.
The first season we finished 7th, and when he came in, we were basically down.
Nailed on for relegation when he came in.
When he came in, 8 games to go, we were down. Walter Smith would have stayed, Everton were down. He come in, kept us up. The next year we finished 7th, and only that we lost all our strikers. The last 8, 6, 7 games of the season, we'd have finished in the European places. The year later, we had them there. We finished 17th, but after that, it was in general, it was the top 6.
It was consistently top 6.
We had the one year, the 11th, didn't we, but the year we finished 4th after that. Yeah. Other than that, he was never outside the top 6%. He'll get time, he'll get them sorted, and I'm telling you, they've got Jermaine Defoe, and he scores goals.
The thing for me, and it's been a bit of a bugbear of mine this week, and I've done a lot of it on Red Men about just the negative is it's around football does my head in. It's like people can't get enjoyment out of it anymore. But I can't but imagine that if I was a Sunderland fan, I'd probably be happy with the appointment of Moyes because he's a decent manager, isn't he? Decent Premier League manager anyway. And you'd be like, yeah, go ahead, some new signings, Moyes bred his ideas in, and then all of a sudden 2 games in, you're going to be right back in, whether it's true or not. It's just what does that do for your mentality? I don't.
What's the first
they live in Sunderland,
but what's the first?
They need something to distract until Brexit, don't they? You know what I mean? So,
what's the first thing you say when a manager comes in? When you sat down, apart from if it's someone good, you're always...
apart from
you'd always say, don't you, you'll go, he needs time now, you've got to give him time now.
But the Premier League managers don't get time now.
Moyes
don't get time.
He'll get time.
Moyes will get time.
But he's creating time though. That's what he's creating.
This has been...
You're right.
This has been Sunderland's problem. You've had Dick Advocaat and Sam Allardyce and
to be fair, if he does that, if he says he's better off saying that now than he is saying it
Steve Bruce.
6-8 months. If you know the expectations now, at least it's fine. Whereas if he says it in 8 months, everyone's going, well, hang on a second.
Yeah, but name their managers. Paolo Di Canio, Steve Bruce, Dick Advocaat, Sam Allardyce. He's better than all of them. Well, he's much better than all of them.
But it's a case of also, the thing is, none of them were given time either. Well, then they said that they're going to be given time. Like you're saying, Bruce when managers come into it, yeah, you could argue that. It's like a case of managers come into clubs and they get told you need to be given time. But the thing is, in this industry now, if you do not get results, you do not stay. It is as simple as that. With that team and that mentality that Sunderland have, I doubt he will get results.
But I don't think I don't think the team will have that mentality though.
No.
He's talking directly to the fans. He's just creating a little window for himself to get his defence sorted.
I suppose playing on the flip side, if you think you're going to get beat every week and then you win a few games, you probably enjoy the wins a bit more if you think you're going to be shown.
You're telling me that the teams you've come up are going to be better than Sunderland?
Yes.
Not a
yes.
Okay.
Middlesbrough definitely will be.
Hey, listen.
Hull
is the new model to follow for this season.
Well, listen, it's on film. And I'm more than happy to sit here at Christmas because Sunderland will be above both of them comfortably.
Let us know your thoughts on it in the comments section. If you're a Sunderland fan, how have you reacted to that? Most importantly, because we can only speculate on how you're actually feeling. But if you're a fan of another club, how would you feel if your manager came out after 2 games of the season and said, "Get ready for a relegation fight"? Would you be up in arms or would you be accepting of it? Thoughts? Anything else you'd like to discuss? Perhaps on how great the points made by Barry are. Because they're all wonderful
Just
points.
keep,
mate.
listen, beard men, you just keep holding each other's hand. Me and Louis will get out the way.
I was going to say. I thought
No, but
all
leave
three of
them
us,
to
it's
their
like, I
own
don't know,
show,
mate.
mate. I don't know why we're here, to be honest.
I
It's
know,
just
I agree with
looking
you.
into each other's eyes, but...
I don't know.
Anyway, thanks for
Someone miss a
watching.
train.
Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel. Do it right now.